the one he raced was the '70 Camaro, which
nice.
he would pick me up for school. He called it Devastator, and man, it was running 13s or 12s down at the track, and this is in high school. So, but it was a beast. I had it. My first car was a Satellite Sebring. It was a 318 bored out 10 over with a slapstick shift. And that would get up and go too.
My friend Chris nicknamed my Mustang the Lead Sled.
But up there in Pennsylvania, we didn't have much to do, so
There was nothing to do in Delaware too.
Concord Mall, baby.
Ask Vicky. Avengrove's parking lot looked like monster trucks and classic cars. It was
Yeah.
it was pretty bad.
And smelled like shit.
Yeah, but you wouldn't beat us in racing.
Okay, guys. You guys, you finished helping out with the townsfolk. Luckily, Modwin was able to save the half dozen people that were severely injured. They're all very.
Does she get
grateful.
followers?
No, they're all very
fall over
grateful.
from blood loss.
And they take the bodies of the dead and load them on a cart and that sort of thing. You guys retire back to to the inn and get some sleep, so you guys can go ahead and heal yourselves back up to full.
Wonder Twin Powers activate.
Yeah. Which I don't agree with, but whatever. It's all left.
I guess we don't.
I absolutely hate rule where you take an axe to the chest and you're on the brink of death. You sleep 8 hours, you wake up, and the wound is gone.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
I
BS.
agree.
I absolutely hate that.
Well, we can always change
I would
it
vote not to
in-house.
play it.
Well, let's change it then, because I don't think that's right. I think it's like 1 or 2 a night, or it was based on your Constitution bonus.
How about if you...
That's full bed rest. That's not even 8 hours.
I agree.
Well, let's base it on the short rest, right?
Oh, you can roll your what do you call it, hit dice?
Yeah, roll your hit dice. So if you're lucky, I mean, it's not a guaranteed full. I mean, you're going to heal some. You're going to heal a lot, probably, but...
Okay, well then, what do we call a long rest?
Well, it'd be the same as a short rest.
A good night's sleep. Sorry.
No, yeah, I just was like, is there going to be any difference if we're going to just not do it all the same?
Yeah, instead of getting full hit points for a long rest, you have to roll your hit dice.
Okay.
It's a step in the right direction, or,
No, I agree. I don't think you should instantly heal. It doesn't make sense.
Now,
Should we just roll our hit dice right now?
No. Just we'll do it the next time around.
okay.
Because that's a majority,
Alright,
right?
now...
How many people
Yeah, that's
vote?
fine.
How many people vote
Yeah.
yes?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so that's
Opposed?
everybody except Dish, so we're good. Even if
Nay.
he votes no, it doesn't matter. Nobody listens to him anyway. Alright, are we,
Okay, but just for next time, when you do roll hit dice, I forget whether or not you add your constitution.
I don't believe so, but I'm not sure.
I don't think so. I'm, hang on.
I don't know.
I think you don't, but I can't remember for sure.
No, what do you mean? What do you mean by hit dice? Somebody fill me in on the rules so I know.
You have 3d10 hit dice, right? So for a short rest, you can spend up to 3 at a time, or you can have
Right.
3 short rests at d10.
Oh,
But at a long rest, you get...
What if we do the short rest? You can spend however many you have, and then the long rest you spend the rest of them.
I would like that even more. So you
I
get
agree.
you get your hit dice for the entire day.
Wow,
Alright, so we
that
can just
makes
explain
it
to you later.
a lot harsher, but that's
So,
more
like-
realistic, so that's
So like
cool.
here what we do, so for short rest, for instance, your third level, so you have 3. Okay, so say you spend 2, you have 1 left over. So when you take the long rest, you'll automatically get the full of that 1, and then you'll get your 3 back, but you can't spend those until short rest. Correct? Does everybody understand what I'm trying to say?
Oh, wait, do you mean when we get long rest, we would get, like, are full? We don't just roll and get
No.
something?
You have hit dice that you can spend on short rest. So your third level, you get 3. So say you're on a short rest, you're injured, you spend one of them, you're going to have 2 more hit dice that you can spend on another short rest or whatever. If you don't spend them, by the time that you guys reach a long rest, you automatically spend those 2 and get back whatever hit points you get, okay? And then at the end of the long rest, you get those 3 hit dice back, but you can't spend them again until a short rest again. It kind of starts that way.
Okay,
Does that make sense?
I think I get it, but you're all
But you're
rolling,
saying
right?
spend as in roll,
Correct.
not
Yes.
get it all back.
No.
Okay.
No, spend as in roll, whatever you can back.
Gotcha.
Does that sound cool?
The only modification I would propose is adding con in for those rolls.
For the long rest?
Because for
Yeah,
either.
people with a better con would heal quicker or faster.
Okay.
True.
So add con into all the rolls or just the long rest rolls?
All the rolls is what I'm suggesting, and the reason for that is because now we have exactly half the amount of healing we would have in the standard rolls.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that balances
I'm
it
down
pretty
for
good.
that. I will write it down in my notebook and we'll make it an official rule.
Oh, and by the way, since we're gonna sleep 8 hours, you need to take away your temporary max and hit points.
Yes, make sure you take out those 5 temporary hit points.
I thought that was permanent.
No.
I thought it looks like somebody got rid of them anyway. So
You thought wrong.
And I believe that's 5 for max and 5 for temporary, right?
Right. Anytime it's not about max, it's just it'll add 5 to all your hit points. So it's a temporary thing. That's why there's a slot that says temporary hit points on the side.
Right, but the spell said add 5 to both max and current, didn't it?
Right. Which is the 5 is temporary because it doesn't last forever. That's why there's
okay,
a little
got it.
that's why there's a little temporary thing right there.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, back to playing.
I gotta just redo my my spells back.
I think that's a good call. I like that better than the whole thing, especially with the fighters being able to get the second wind and whatnot. Okay, you guys awaken the next day. You're nursing some sore muscles, some fresh cuts and whatnot. As you guys head down, you are, as soon as you get down to the inn. Oh, I should send you to the inn. Hang on. The people that are there, they clap and cheer, and they you either want to shake your hand or clap you on the back, that sort of thing. As you guys sit down for breakfast, the bartender tells you your money's no good here. Take what you want, and they set down a large heaping plate of bacon, a large heaping plate of eggs, and they ask you if there's anything else you want. You just let us know.
My eye opens up. Free
You guys
food, I'm
pretty
like
much
all into it.
single-handedly saved this town.
Awesome. I like this place.
this isn't necessary,
Digs in.
but thank you.
Thank you.
And there's
I smile and nod at the guy with bacon
whereas
falling out of my mouth.
The morning before, there was like maybe 2 to 3 people here. There's probably about 20 people kind of crowded in just to see you, congratulate you, thank you, that sort of thing. There's children, there's women, there's men, and they all either say good job, I loved what you fought this one, blah blah blah, I saw you kill this thing, and then there's the mothers that say thank you so much for protecting this town and my children. And the children are like I want to grow up to be like you someday, that sort of thing. You guys pretty much spend the next hour having praise heaped upon you by various townsfolk. You also get a couple offers from the local merchants saying, you guys, anytime you come into my shop, you get a permanent discount. Just let us know, as a way of us saying thank you. The out-of-town merchants that pass through, they really don't come in or say anything to you because they really don't care. But the townsfolk seem very grateful for what you did.
We don't get this kind of treatment in Waterdeep, do we there, sis?
And the bartender
Yeah.
tells you that, the charge for your rooms for the past night has been commuted. You don't have to pay for that. And it tells you,
It's very kind
whatever
of
you
you.
want for breakfast, to drink, go right ahead. It's the least we can do.
Well, thank you so much. It's much appreciated.
Oh, aye, this is royal treatment it is.
Is it?
As bacon falls out my mouth still.
It's not
It's
royal
just an
treatment.
expression, lad.
Oh, okay.
They're just grateful.
Okay, Raven. I'm sorry, Ember. How am I using this fork here?
Alright, I'm gonna show you how to hold it correctly. In small bites.
Once the
Small
crowd
bites.
starts thinning out, you guys see Tanville approach you guys. He has right now he has like a full pack on. Looks like he's ready to go. He comes over and he says, "You mind if I have a seat?"
Not at all. Come and join us, lad.
Help yourself. There's a whole table full of food.
Thank you. I think I will. And he sits down and pulls a pewter plate over and starts putting food on it. As he places his pack and his large sword down next to it, he says, "Well, the townsfolk seem to be very grateful, and from what I've heard, you single-handedly stopped that attack. I'm very impressed. Congratulations."
Uncle!
Smiles wide.
I nod.
You should have seen the move that my sis did to one of them big bastards.
Yeah, she was very impressive. It was kind of scary.
She just
Ooh,
gives him a little look while eating and just kind of grins.
He smiles.
It was excellent.
He smiles a very disarming smile. He says, "I do not doubt any of your boasts. From what I've seen of the bodies that were left on the battlefield, you all did an amazing job." He looks over to Julok and he says, "And I must commend you, sir. You, for a one-eyed human, you're one hell of an archer."
Well, thanks.
He's a hell of an archer for two-eyed humans.
He laughs at that. He says, "Well, I must be moving on. I'm actually traveling south. If you are headed to the High Forest, I have not heard of any sort of dangers in that area, but always be on the lookout, because if the orcs are ramping up attacks in the lowlands, I can guarantee you that they're moving back into that forest."
Where are you from, sir?
I'm from Evermeet.
Can I talk to you on the side for a moment?
If you wish, yes.
Okay. Is there a lot of people here, or?
Yeah, there's at least, like I said, about 20 people. They're trying not to be overly obvious that they're trying to, pay attention and watch and praise you guys. So they're trying to keep to themselves, but I mean, they're all watching you, obviously.
I'm going to turn to everybody else. I'm just going to tell them what we saw. If things are happening, we should know. Let everybody know we can. So
Okay.
I'll pull them off to the side or up to my room where I know it's private.
Okay.
Bow, chicka, bow, bow.
I wanted to let you know. Did you hear the sounding of a horn a few days ago?
Of course.
It was calling dragons.
Yes, I know.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure you're aware. That's why we are heading back, so that he may warn them in his place of. But I wanted to make sure you also know.
Yes, I know, and I know the significance of it. I'm actually headed to try to rouse up a few of my old party and see if we can do something about it. I'd suggest, though, lad, as brave and as gifted as you and your companions are, that you might want to sit that one out. There's lots of good that can be done in this world, but I don't think you're ready for that.
I quite agree, sir. But I just wanted to make sure that you knew, since I know you come from a good race. So I wanted
Thank
to.
you, I appreciate that.
Okay, and I'll head down.
Okay. He follows Talon down. He stuffs a couple more pieces of cheese and bacon in his mouth. Finishes chewing, smiles, and says, "Well, hopefully our paths may cross again someday. But if not, good luck to all of you."
And good luck to you and your friends. And I nod.
Aye.
He
Motherland's blessing
shakes your
upon
hands
you.
if you allow him to.
Yes.
Yeah, of course.
I try to clean it off as best I can, and then check it in.
I've got grease on mine when I shake hand.
Little do you know,
He
that
doesn't
touch-
seem to mind.
Good luck! Have fun!
Oh, thanks. See you later. Another time, maybe. Hey, never mind.
Next time we should fight together.
I'll continue eating.
That sounds fun.
Lots of bacon.
Is there anything else?
No.
That's what I'm chowing on. Probably some
Ember.
eggs.
Ember, I can use my hands for bacon, right?
No. Well, yeah.
Great. I grab
Here.
a handful of bacon.
No. 1 piece at a time.
Bacon wrap bacon.
One piece at a time.
1 piece at a time. Take it to your mouth, take a small bite, chew, and then you can eat another.
Oh boy.
Have you seen that
Okay.
thing that makes like a bacon bowl?
Yes.
That is like
That's pretty awesome.
Hey, I
I
got a
take
question
one
for you.
piece at a time.
This is like a difference between my wife and I. I like to, if I'm having pancakes with bacon, I like to dip my bacon in the maple syrup. Does anybody else do that?
Nope.
Yeah,
Yes!
it's good.
You know what I've been doing?
What?
I've been putting pancake batter on bacon, so it's bacon strips with pancake batter on the outside, and then you dip that into the syrup. It's amazing.
You're a freaking genius, Mark.
Oh my gosh,
I
I once had chocolate covered bacon, like chocolate dipped deep fried bacon at my school, and it was so good.
Okay, we gotta get away from the bacon because now I'm really hungry.
Deep fried Oreos are really good too.
Okay, bacon aside, you guys get your fill. What you get? What are your intentions?
Eat.
No, I mean you're done with that. What are your intentions for the day?
We're gonna go to the battlegrounds to where the orc army approached both the ghosts and the chalk-covered ones,
Okay.
and start searching the grounds, looking for some tracks that we could follow.
Before we out of the bar, I wanted to go up to the barkeeper. A quick question, sir.
Ma'am.
Since there was obviously a fight with orcs before, do you guys know where they came from or where their base camp was?
No, I don't know, dear, where they come from. It was quite a shock. There've been no reports of orcs in this area for quite a long time.
Right, I'm talking about when they first attacked.
They came over the hill just as the spirits usually do.
Okay, thank you. Okay, thank you very much.
Curse you, bacon!
I grabbed a handful of bacon and head out.
Tell him.
What? It was free.
Yeah, put it in a napkin if you're gonna take it.
Yeah, I'm chomping on sunflower seeds myself. It's just not doing it.
Okay. I could just use my sleeve and I wipe my mouth with my sleeve.
No.
Oh, I got it. I fold my shirt up and put the bacon in it.
There you go. You gotta dump the
Is that-
bacon in the bag of holding. I mean, come on. You can't use that now. No, you can't use it. Okay, you guys. You
all
got-
we can eat.
As you guys head out, you reach the fairgrounds. And you can see there's 3 people dressed in armor. One is like studded leather. One looks like chainmail, and then you see the one guy that's in the breastplate. They're kind of looking around. They've got the orc bodies and the ogre bodies piled pretty high next to the one house that's been burned out. The one that had the family trapped inside, and it looks like they're just kind of going around gathering like fallen weapons and that sort of thing. When they see you approach, the man in the leather armor kind of half jogs over towards you, and hands you 3 arrows. He says, "Here, so we recovered these. I believe they're yours. They're still usable."
Oh, well, thanks.
No, thank you, sir. The head guy that you know is the head of the militia. He kind of walks towards you. He's got like kind of a commanding presence, salt and pepper hair. He's got a close cropped salt and pepper beard. He's got a dark brown eyes and a booming voice that is more sullen than you've heard him when the battle was raging. He says, "So, thank you so much for your help here last night. You saved many lives. It's goodly dwarf. I heard that you healed some of my people, and I appreciate that as well." He puts his hand on your shoulder. He says, "Are you off in pursuit of these rogues?"
Aye, that we are, lad, and as happy as I am that I could help,
Lad.
I want to say that it was a great grief to me that I was not able to save the family in this house.
Well, you put that behind you because you saved many, many lives last night. From now on, we will be taking extra precaution. If you're going to hunt them, I suggest just to the north, there is a canyon that is most likely where they are hiding. We haven't sent scouts there for quite some time, and it's a perfect place if you were to make a secret encampment.
I turn to Raven, and I kind of half whisper, "What's a canyon?"
A big bowl? I don't know.
He says a canyon is
Isn't that your
divot
jurisdiction there?
in the ground, where the ground falls away and rock walls encompass the area.
Oh, I thought it shot ground metal balls.
That would be a canyon.
No, that'd be a cannon, lad.
Oh.
He gets a very doubtful look on his face, as if maybe these were the wrong people. He says the canyon itself lies to the north. If you follow, and he gestures over the hill that you saw the orcs come over in last night's battle. He gestures in that direction.
I figured all faith in us just totally went out the window.
Pretty much, yeah.
What? I'm a city girl.
Yes.
I was on it. I was on a
You guys took out a freaking raiding party of orcs and 2 ogres. He thinks you guys are awesome, and all of a sudden you're like, "It's a cannon. Yeah, it shoots balls. Oh, what's a canyon? I don't know." He's like, wait a minute. Maybe they just swing swords really well. They just don't reason very well.
No, I actually say that.
Say what?
I said, what? I'm a city girl.
Oh. He's studying you, like each of you now.
Right, so let's follow them off to the north to this canyon, and get rid of the rest.
I like this plan.
Let's do it.
Aye. In just one moment, I'll be right with you. Meldwin goes over,
Kids, leave her. We run away.
Where are we going?
To the burnt house, and she just...
To save more, peasants.
I'll offer Locke some bacon.
Talon?
Yes?
Okay, I'm not giving up on you. We'll teach you how to take food with you.
I took it with me.
No. Oh boy.
I don't understand. I saw the food, I took it, and it's in my shirt. See?
Right. But if you are
Steals a piece of bacon.
part of the family, you've got to
still
have certain
warm.
manners.
Have another piece.
Help
Keeps
yourself.
it under
I
his
took a bunch.
armpits to keep it warm.
Great. Ew.
You smell wonderful, my friend.
I smell like
I offer
bacon.
some to Ember.
I could just eat you up.
I'm sorry, what were you saying, Ember?
Nothing.
Are you trying to become alderman proper on us?
I'm trying to get him prim and proper if he really is one of the Nikos family. You gotta learn how before you, like, meets everybody.
I'm trying. I think.
We'll work on it.
I think I'm failing. Look at Locke. I think I'm failing.
Now
Wouldn't
you
it
just
be better that they care about him for who he is and not what if he knows what friggin' fork to use?
he is who he is.
Guys, I asked her to show me. It's not her fault.
Well, okay.
Oh, then perhaps you should pay a little more attention and not so combative.
Hey, come on now, Locke.
Oh, snap!
Oh,
As I start laughing.
Sorry,
start
Colin,
laughing.
you asked for it now.
I didn't. I just stare at you.
You didn't know what you were asking for, did you?
What
yes,
am I
well,
asking for?
Good luck,
don't worry.
and Godspeed as he kind of
Lots of-
walks away.
Training!
Yes, training with knives, forks, and proper table manners.
Yes.
But I think
I just pat him on the back.
Locke and Raven should learn too, since their parents are at your estate.
I don't know how
They're
this whole
fine.
Talon, like revelation that Talon is Nikos has like just gone under the table. Like everybody's just accepted it. Nobody's
I know.
kind
I
of
spent a whole-
questioned why or how or anything. So even Ember's like, yeah, okay, here, let me teach you table manners.
Well,
Seriously?
it's not so much that.
It's like a huge
because we're not
role-playing
at home.
point, and you guys just kind of went, eh.
It doesn't matter
No.
to me.
It's
Well,
because
wait a
we're
minute,
not
you,
at
but-
home.
It doesn't matter to us.
Wait
Well,
a
it does
minute.
matter to Ember, but she and Talon are close, and so there's not much she can do until they get home.
Yeah, and I spent the whole day down
And-
by the stream brooding.
She's trying to get him manners because she knows what her mother's reaction will be to him anyway.
You're alive, you bastard! Oh, sorry.
Well, she doesn't know that part. She's gonna
Yeah.
think you're an
He's
ill-mannered
Talon
little
Snow.
freak.
So, is that how you think about the rest of us? We're all ill-mannered little freaks.
I was saying that OOC.
I, for one, think
But
you
the
are all
answer-
ill-mannered freaks.
Yeah, Mitch beat me to it.
Oh, I own that.
No, but like Ember's not okay with it, but they're close. So, until they get back home, there's not much they can do.
Like I said, I got drunk, hung out by the stream, chilling. It only came for a bit of
I'm a
relief.
5.0 with my rag top down so my hair can blow.
What?
Strike
You
like a
haven't
ninja,
noticed.
slice like a razor blade.
Ember hasn't been the most friendly since the revelation either.
Ember hasn't been the most friendly.
Wow.
What was the line I missed? Everybody laughed so hard at I was typing.
Which one? We were all laughing at a bunch. No. Ember's trying to teach me table manners, and they were coming down on her, and I was like, no, I asked her to, and they said, well, then you should pay more attention. It was Mark's line. Or try harder. And then Raven chimed in. I was like, wait, gotta turn around on me. I
Who asked for it?
I have
I
the
love,
bacon.
I love the character interaction. I love how Ember is.
No, absolutely.
Yep.
That's why last campaign session, you guys were like, hey, what's going on? I'm like, my whole world's turned upside down, guys.
Okay, enough about you. Alright, you guys
But
head
my
out.
so,
party doesn't care.
Hopefully with Raven's
Hello?
help, because she has two good eyes.
What am I doing?
Guys?
Yeah.
We hear you.
Sorry.
Yeah, I can see, like,
I will help.
if Locke was anything but, like, lawful good, he'd be like, wah, I'm a member of a rich family, wah, I lost my freaking eye! But I'm not
User
playing
left your
Locke.
channel. User joined your channel.
Yeah, it's a good thing I'm lawful good.
Yeah, exactly.
Lawful innocent.
And I'm not playing that character, so.
Okay, I'm back.
Right, so needs to find us some of these prints, how they came, and make sure they came from that canyon.
You're the man to do that.
Oh, and I know what the canyon actually looks like, so I'll know when we're getting close.
Is it big and bad?
Well, it's somewhat bigger than others, The color
That's what she
depends
said.
on the color of... The color depends on the color of the earth and the area. And the
Can't
stone.
help it. I binge watch The Office.
Perhaps I should head back to the inn and see if they have any additional information or bacon. I mean information.
Right. Warm bacon would be great. I'm gonna go find these tracks. Hopefully, Raven, you can help me, because you're great at pointing out where I make mistakes. Just like every older sister needs to.
That doesn't sound very good. I mean, I'll help, but
Oh, I'm sorry. I need extra pairs of eyes. I tend to miss things as I play the iCard.
alrighty. One ruffles his hair and puts my arm around his head and like kind of drags him off. Let's go see what we can find. There's orcs to kill.
Oh, hey, just a side note, the new update coming, I think it's in August or September, is going to have customizable dice for rolling.
Oh, sweet.
Ooh.
So no longer just that thing. I can actually have the Black Death again.
Ah, shit.
Yeah, seriously.
Fucking what?
I'm pretty excited about it. Okay.
Yeah, of course you are.
Didn't we already have that in Baltimore?
Oh, man.
That's too soon, man. Too soon.
No, it's not. They did it themselves.
Okay, you guys...
Black Death, Baltimore.
Locke, it's easy enough. You reach the top of this hill at the fairgrounds, and you can see, the footprints. It looks like they were milling about on the far side of the hill, and then when the battle started, they kind of joined in and ran alongside and then broke off, that sort of thing. But, geez, sorry. It looks like they were all coming. It's almost a straight line north.
Well, I mean, they were definitely coming from the north. It's just I kind of feel bad for these people, because, I mean, if they had information that canyon was there, and if they had some scouts, maybe this wouldn't have ever happened.
Hey, Locke, are you able to determine how many came from the north? Make sure we have them all?
Ooh.
That's a valid question. Good job.
If...
You can have inspiration if you don't have one.
I don't. I used it on the
Okay,
ogre.
now you have an inspiration. Good job.
Mitch?
Absolutely. Roll me another, basically another tracking.
Okay.
You're not able to
That was
tell.
advantage, because...
Oh,
It was
advantage.
advantage, because Raven's helping me.
Then absolutely,
Oh, cool.
you do the count, and yes, you pretty much slaughtered all of them. Now this does not account for the ogres and the other orcs that weren't covered in chalk. Their tracks are nowhere to be seen here. This is just the orcs that were covered in chalk that joined the ghost army.
Well, it looks like all the chalk ones were accounted for, but I ain't seen no ogre tracks.
That's troubling. Do you think we should go back and see if we can track them and find out where they came from? Make sure it's... We don't want to head off to the north and come back to a town that's been laid waste to.
Well, that's a fine idea, but that would take time. We don't want to wait too long to give them a chance to recover if there's more of them.
You waited all night.
Yes, plus you've got to look at the townspeople. If we go off to the north and they came from the south, if there's two groups, then they won't know. They'll be looking north, not south.
It's worth a look.
You're the leader. You go for it, Locke.
I ain't the leader. I think we all decide things as a group.
Agreed.
Agreed. So we all control our own destiny in what we do.
Well,
I'd say Modern controls my destiny. All I do is, live my life and he guides me.
we're trying to break destiny now, right? I mean, that's what this is all about. Our homeland's being wasted, so I don't want to believe in destiny, because I don't want that to be true, whether it's true 100 years from now or it's true a week from now.
Well, lucky lady, so let's go.
Yep.
So, if I'm right-handed, how am I supposed to eat with a fork in my left hand? It just feels weird.
I've never used a fork.
Why would you need to shoot it today? Why did you need to use a fork in your left hand?
As he has a shit-eaten grin on his face as he starts looking for tracks and he starts distancing himself. It was a bad joke, sorry. It was funnier in my head.
Okay, you guys start heading out north. Is that right?
No, we wanted to
No,
see.
we look for ogre tracks.
Okay.
Should be tad easier to find.
You know that they were behind the houses that were set on fire that were over to the east. So you guys head over there, and sure enough, I mean, it's pretty simple for you to see them. Actually, all of you see the ogre tracks. They're pretty easy to follow. If you want to roll, Locke, if you want to roll to find the orc tracks, you can. But the ogre tracks are, I mean, they're large, heavy creatures, so their footprints are pretty visible. And with that roll, you can see the orc tracks intermixed with them.
Yep, they're definitely here.
They also seem to be headed, or coming. They were coming from the north. However, they seem to kind of turn a little bit west. So it's possible that this group was one big group and they split off.
Seems it came from the same general direction, but
But you'd
this
have to
group-
follow the tracks all together to find the whole thing.
It might have been a splinter of the masses to come around the side, but we'll have to follow it to make sure to see if they all get together.
All right, lead on, McDuff.
Starts following them.
The ogre tracks.
Yep.
Okay. You follow them for a while. You head up, and sure enough, it looks like about 5 minutes outside of town is where the whole group came together. It looks like they were milling about, probably drawing up their attack plans. And then you can see that there's tracks leading almost directly north from this place that include the orcs and the ogre tracks.
Yeah, they all together, heading north towards that canyon.
That's where we need to go.
Now the landscape is mainly it's just kind of about knee-high grass and weeds and whatnot, but there are hills that dot the landscape, so you can climb over hills or go around them, that sort of thing. They're not huge or anything. They're not very difficult terrain, but they kind of break up the landscape. There's occasionally a tree here and there, but it's kind of sparse. It's mainly
Kinda looks like
wildflowers,
waves.
and it's kind of think of like prairie, kind of Kansas with a few hills thrown in.
Yeah, if they were blue and moving, it would look like waves.
Yeah, it does actually. Talon, it makes you kind of homesick for the ocean.
You're missing your boat.
I am. I'm missing the ocean. Let's get to the top of one of these high hills and I'll take a look and see if we can spot anything.
Guys, climb the hill.
Oh, we could do that, but we have to be careful that nobody spots us.
Right, so I'm gonna crawl. Locke, if you can get us to a hill where we can remain partially undercover, or even undercover, I'll climb up on my belly and take a look.
Sure.
As we get closer. So let us know when we get to a nice hill, Mitch, and
Yeah.
I'll do that.
Easy enough.
I'm gonna do the military crawl, the hill, lay
Give me,
down, pull out spyglass.
Stealth roll now. What's the roll now? I think it's stealth.
You're correct, still.
Locke, I agree with what you said earlier about wishing this hadn't have happened. But you know, we're gonna make sure it never happens again.
Alright, Talon, you crawl up, you get just about head level, and then you kind of lower yourself down and crawl on top of the top of the hill and take a look around. Roll me a perception.
I want to pull out the spyglass too. Will that give me any type of advantage?
Yeah, why not? Okay, you look about. You can see basically it looks like hills and plains as far as the eye can see.
Okay, I'm going to scan like in sections, not like real fast. Kind of like when I was in a crow's nest. Kind of look in one direction, turn a little bit, and then turn. Kind of see if I catch any movement.
Okay, give me another roll. Nope, you don't see any kind of movement. I mean, you see
Okay.
occasional bird flying here and there, but nothing like humanoid.
I'll come back down. I don't see anything, but I think this is a good idea. I think we should do this periodically.
Sounds good.
Aye,
Okay,
that's
Lee.
very clever, lad. Make sure we get jump on them.
I guess we should stick to the base of the hills then, and not try and go over them if we can.
Well, I'll try to keep us out of sight as best I can.
I trust you.
It means we may have to break away from the tracks a bit at times, but we know what general direction they're coming from. I mean, I'm guessing maybe these critters try to be a little stealthy themselves too, but I ain't know nothing about them.
I trust your brother.
Okay, Locke, roll me a survival. Okay, again.
Yeah.
Oh, that sucks. Okay, again.
Damn, I suck.
One more time. Okay. For the last couple of hours, you've lost the trail about 3 hours ago. You've been trying to go north as much as possible. You take a stop this hour and you kind of look, and it's about, like I said, 4 hours have passed now, so you're getting on to towards noon. You haven't seen the trail, but you're pretty sure you're going north. At this point, you guys come to another hill if you want to have a look around. You've basically, like I said, you've completely lost the trail at this point.
We'll give it a look. I ain't seen a trail in a while.
Oh, don't like the sound of that.
Talon?
Sorry, I missed that. What was that?
We're at the base of a hill.
I'll do the same.
Lost the trail.
Okay, stealth
I'm gonna
roll.
crawl up, Mitch.
Give me a stealth
Guard,
roll
guard,
and
guard,
then
guard,
perception.
guard, guard.
Okay. Okay, you look around with your spyglass, and you see just again more hills, some more plains, but there could possibly be something that looks like it's partially obscured by a hill, but it's got like a look of like you've seen trees around, but this one looks like it's a tree with no leaves, but it's mostly obscured by another hill, and it's kind of off to the northwest. It's the only thing that you see that grabs your attention, basically.
Okay, I'm gonna go down the hill just a little so I can't be seen. I'm gonna point to Locke and then wave you towards me, Locke.
Okay, I drop on my belly and crawl towards him.
Okay.
This isn't a whisper.
And I suck. What? What?
Shh, shh. Take a
Locke
look
drops
through
to
this
his belly. He starts crawling up the hill, and then
Scorpion!
yeah, he catches his belt on something that pulls something else and makes a large noise. Rocks kind of tumble down a little bit the hill. He slides halfway back down and has to start over again.
I have a sheepish smile on my face.
When he eventually does get up me. Wow.
Yeah, he like shakes it off and throws himself into the roll and makes his way up to you.
Off to the southeast, sees a landmark of some sort. You're probably better at this.
Yeah,
So
because
when we
he's
get to the
got
top-
one good eye. He's much better.
Hey, he's like a brother to me. I'm being positive.
You're being supportive.
When we
I
get up-
understand.
When we get up to the top of the hill, I'm going to hand you the spyglass. Take a look in that direction. And I'll point so he can follow. So when we get up to the top,
Okay.
I'll hand him the spyglass and point.
Hand me or roll me perception, please. Okay. You see about the same thing that he saw. There's something looks like a tree with no leaves off to the northeast or northwest. I'm sorry, but it's mostly obscured by a hill.
Well, it's worth a shot. I mean, it's different than the rest of the landscape, it looks like. I ain't seen no movement around there or anything like that, but let's give it a look.
Agreed. We'll come back down.
Okay. Heading off in that direction.
Hey guys, Talon saw something odd off to the northwest. It's a tree that doesn't. It looks dead. We think it doesn't fit the landscape, and since we lost the trail, perhaps it's a good idea if we be heading in that direction.
I think we should.
What you guys think?
Well, sounds like it's a more firm lead.
Oh, well, as long as we be sure we can find our way back to town and start over if we lose it completely and we really have to.
We got Locke. He can get us anywhere.
Alright, I suppose we might find something interesting, even if it's not what we're looking for. But it might be.
Okay, just remember we're in hostile territories, so just be as quiet as possible. Don't like fall down the sides of hills and cause small rock avalanches or anything like that.
I'll clap you on the back and smile. No, we wouldn't want that, would we?
Nah, it might alert someone to our presence.
Okay, lead on. Do you have a good bearings on this?
Yep, let's go.
Alright.
I'll fall back
Roll me
in the
one
position.
survival check. Make sure that you can go the right direction.
Yeah, it's
Good enough. As you make your way, you're kind of following the valleys between the hills and that sort of thing. Making your way over towards that area. And we'll take our next break before we get into this.
Okay.
Cool, I need another land shark. I did think of Mitch though. We went to Joe's Crab Shack the other day and yesterday, and they had shark bite on the menu.